And so this week, it's 8 week, we will do nets and surface area. This subject is very fun. It is geometry. Geometry is a really fun branch of math because you're dealing with shapes and things that you can hold or you can visualize, and this is fun. However, the thing is, unfortunately, I didn't see a substantial amount of exercise given to younger kids to figure out these shapes, and that is kind of disappointing because it is the most fun activities that teachers can give to students. For me, I always give from I teach throughout the middle school till all the way to 12th grade. So all of my students had this fun activity at fun. You may say like, oh, this is not fun, I'm just cutting stuff like that, but it is fun because you're actually visualizing, and that's that you're recording your brain, and then when you see it in your real life, you will just have these 3D 2D shapes. So in fact, these things that I did it with my son the other day because they had also geometry class, and he didn't know that he like what are the 3D shapes look like when they are flat, when they are 2D. And when I said that, why didn't you do the folding activity? And then he was like, no, we didn't do that. So I find the stuff that I have before that I was teaching high school, ninth grade. And then I find these things, and I wanted to share with you too because it is just like overlapping with your classes. Now I will show. I don't know how it's showing. Like, is it seeing it? You're seeing it and stuff. I will try to show you the nets of the 3D shapes, and then we will fold, and then we will see what shape we are dealing with. First, I want to start with this. Okay, I do see in this flat shape. As you can see, I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. 6 squares. They all look like they're squares. I didn't measure, but they look like 6 squares to me. Okay, so if I fold this four squares in the middle and one on top and one on the bottom shape, what will it be in when it is 3D? So let's fold it, and then we will find out. I will do actually solving the I will also make exercises that you are solving the finding the volume and the surface area. And this is all for surface area because you always confuse surface area with volume. And now we will figure out what is the difference. Think about it always. Surface area is wrapping a gift box, while volume is filling a water bottle. Okay, so that's how you deal with these two concepts. And as you can see, I make the folds, and then I am now folding. Oh, this is a little cube. Oh, you can't see. Here, this is a 3D cube now. As you can see, I fold it, and then when I open flat from their flaps, as you can see, I see the 6 squares. So this was a cube. And now I am looking at this kind of shape. I did draw this one slightly different than the cube so that you can be çok kötü. So bad. I don't know why. Oh, okay, this is better when I make it further. So this shape here has 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles in the middle, and then 1 square on top and 1 square at the bottom. So these shapes are a little bit tricky. They're actually rectangular prisms, but sometimes if the base that you put that shape is square, then you can say square prisms too. And so square prisms are different than cubes in that sense. Square prisms have only base and top is the square, while cube is all the square. Now, when I fold these things, as you can see, I get something like this. Do you see it? Now, this is a 3D shape of a 3D shape, and it's called a square prism, or if I put it this way, rectangular prism. Do not get confused. It's all same things. It's just that this cube is different than this one because to be a prism, it has to be different than a cube. Okay, so it has to have the 4 lateral sides has to be rectangle. Okay, and that is why this is called. It's actually we can call it. But if it stays like this, it would be rectangular prism. Okay. Now I have this kind of shape. As you can see, this one is a little bit worn out because we did it with my son, and then there's flaps in here because it makes it, these flaps I created, it makes it easier to stick, because if you cut it all the way, you can't like stick them. Now, how do you stick them? You have to either use tape or you make these little flaps and you stick those. So this is a really good activity to make it with your little siblings too. They will like it. Every age will love this. At first, it's such a drag, and then they love it. I am giving again from my son as an example. He sit down on the table and is like, I don't want to do this. Why do we do this? I do stuff already in school. I don't want this. And then I gave him a scissors, and he saw me cutting, and he started to cut too. And then suddenly he's like so hyped up. Oh, I like this. This is nice. And then we fold. Then he was just enlightened. He was freaked out how this flat shape become that 3D shape that he was talking about before. And so that is also, I know you won't have that kind of light bulb moment, but your siblings might have, your cousins might have, your children will have. So just like try it. Anyways, this is as you can see, I have 3 rectangles and 1 triangle top, 1 triangle bottom. This is when I fold it, as you can see, this becomes like this Toblerone type of bottle. Do anyone knows the chocolate Toblerone? Yeah, I like that chocolate, and this is the shape of that, and we call this triangular prism. Okay. And then last but not least, we have actually in here another cube, but that's okay. We have prism too. I want to actually do this one first. And so because this one has a triangular prism, also get confused with pyramid. Pyramids are not triangular prisms. They both have triangles, but it is different. For instance, this triangular prism, even if I put it like this, the base and the top is triangle, and we call them triangular prism. Base and top is triangle. We name it from there. But pyramids, when you open it, I mean, it is hard to see like this, maybe like this. There's a square in between, and then there's triangles coming up, just like almost like a North Star. Then when I fold them, as you can see, they make a tiny little cute pyramid. Me or dumpling. So it doesn't stay. Okay, here, like this. As you can see, this is a pyramid, and the pyramid has triangles, yes, but those triangles are on the side, not on the base, and there's no top for the pyramids, as just like unlike prisms. So that is why don't get confused. Triangular prisms and pyramids, square base pyramids is different. Actually, triangle base pyramids are also different. They are same as this one, but the bottom instead of square is triangle, and it can happen. And then that means there's 3 triangles as the lateral thing. Anyways, and then this little cute shape. Look at this. This looks like a little mushroom. And now we are folding this. Ta-da! We do get the cone, but I can't fold it. Here. Do you see it? It is a cone. The circle, the lateral is like do you see how quarter of a circle is in here, the lateral part of it, and the base is a smaller circle, but it's a full circle. Okay, this is a cone. And this one has like a different formula and volume. It's usually given in the test, but you can memorize it too. I don't like anything memorizing, but so these were the shapes. And now in the other video, I will solve you how these things are working, and it will be a full information lesson for you, because I showed you all the shapes and everything about them. Now we will solve. Don't forget, surface area is wrapping a gift box, wrapping it, and volume is filling the water bottle type of thing. Okay, so they are different concepts. We will look into it while solving problems in the next video. Bye bye for now. Stopping this video.